Okay, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're super excited. We've got two amazing girls that are launching their business tonight, Tamara and Samantha, so we can't wait to hear from them. But what we do is we literally get on here a few times throughout the week and just share about an amazing program, product, and opportunity that we've come across and had amazing results with. So for me, I found this amazing program, product, and opportunity 2.5 years ago. I was working full-time, trading time for money, as most of us do, but I'd literally just gone back to work. I'd only been back to work a few months after maternity leave with my second baby, and I'd literally gone back on promotion from one government job to another government job. So straight into full-time hours, my little baby and my 3-year-old put into full-time care, 6:30 in the morning to 6 p.m. at night. And needless to say, they're bringing home every bug under the sun. I had the mummy guilts. When they were sick, I was sending them back too soon, or I had the guilts for calling in sick to work. I'd constantly be fighting bugs myself. And the biggest hurdle was I started to lose myself in all those roles, in all those hats I was wearing. So something needed to change, and I just didn't know what. I wanted to be present with my children. I wanted to have a relationship with them, not with my co-workers. And for me, a post came up. And, you know, normally I'd scroll straight past them because, look, there's many opportunities out there. But this one was health, it was wellness, it was whole foods, it was help more people, work on your own terms. There was just a whole lot of things in there which met with my values and just kept drawing me in. So I reached out to this girl I'd never met before. And I asked her a lot of questions, and she got me to watch an amazing recording. And I'd actually heard about the amazing product Juice Plus prior to that. But what had happened was I was looking at it for my husband. My husband is the opposite to me. I'm super holistic. I love my fruits and vegetables. I love smoothie. I'm one of those crazy women that have always got their green smoothie on the go. But I was still getting sick, and mentally, physically, I was burning out. So once I realised there was an opportunity with this, and there was an amazing program to go along with it, I thought, why not? Let's get me on it. Let's get my hubby on it. Get the kids on it. At least get it cheaper, you know. And if I made a bit of an income and got it for free, that'd be a bonus. Any extra income, well, that'd be really cool, you know, building a little extra income around. But, you know, obviously working full time, I didn't see that as a priority at that time. Financially, we're in a good place, just something for my nutrition. But within 4 months of me sharing it in those really stolen moments, I'd shared it with enough people that I was able to go part-time. And I was like, oh my God, if I could, you know, if I created this in such a small amount of time, what could I do if I physically started showing people this? And that's what I did. You know, I was now part-time. I could focus a little bit more on this, and I'd shared it with enough people come 10 months that I was able to quit, pull my kids out of childcare and be a stay-at-home mum, which I never envisioned doing. I thought I'd be working until retirement and just face the fact that I was going to miss those beautiful moments with my children. 18 months fast forward, I'm still a stay-at-home mum, and I'm still building a beautiful business, helping people with their health, helping people with an amazing opportunity. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus has literally been around for over 40 years, so it's definitely not a new fad. It's definitely got plenty of results to back it, and it's all about inspiring healthy living around the world. It's not some fancy wonder pill to make you magically have all that energy or to lose weight or anything like that. It's all about whole foods nutrition, all right, cellular nutrition to be precise. So it's all about what you are eating, what you should be eating, and what your body nutritionally requires, which, let's face it, is different between each and every one of us. So our hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berry capsules. These are amazing because you literally get an extra variety of 27 plus fruits, vegetables, and berries into your body each and every day. All right, and these are vine ripened cellular nutrition. All right, you know, for me, I didn't think it was going to do anything. You know, I was eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and berries, but the more I've learned about it and how depleted our fruits and vegetables are, the more I understand now why this is doing the job that it's doing. Our fruits and vegetables are very depleted. The soil they're growing in, the process in how we pick them before prime ripening, because that's when we like to eat them. And then that process of it being journeyed out to our supermarkets, then we purchase it, we peel it, we pip it, and we cook. A lot of the nutrients are gone. For instance, an orange, 80% of the nutrients is in the peel, and I'm not going to eat the peel. I've tried, but I can't possibly do it. The fruits, vegetables, and berries that go into these gorgeous things are like grown on beautiful farms that are 3 generations old. All right, no need for any sprays, waxes, or chemicals, because our factories are co-located, and they get to vine ripen because we're not physically eating them. And a lot of the nutrients hits the produce in that last 24, 48 hours. So that's really an awesome thing to be happening. So from the vine straight into our factories, washed and cleaned, then it goes through a pulping process. And guess what? It includes that peel, that pip, and some of the stem and stalk, which we were never getting before. And then it goes through a cooling process, and then turn into a powder form and encapsulated into our vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule. In there, it's airtight, so when we swallow it, it gets into our body, and all those live enzymes, micronutrients, phytonutrients, names we have no idea about but are really cool, get into our body and go to work. We are made up of thousands of cells, and this is what's in here, cellular nutrition. It gets in there, pushes the bad toxins out, good toxins go to work, and what it's going to be for you is going to be totally different to me. Why is that? Because inflammation's different in each and every one of us, and what we absorb from our produce, from our food, is totally different. What my son draws from an apple is going to be very different to me, and then the inflammation could show up in so many different ways. So it could be in skin, hair, nails, with psoriasis, eczema, acne, dermatitis, joint inflammation, arthritis, kidney, liver health, bowels, all those crazy things that inflammation causes in our bodies, some of which we're not even aware of. So when we swallow it, obviously it gets in there and goes to work, and this takes a while to happen. But I do love the fact that I can read the labels on these. How many of us have always been taking the multivitamins and supplements? We're not even really reading the label. We just assume that they're perfectly fine for us to take because they're sold in the supermarkets. But you know what? I'm not sure if you've ever noticed, but it's something I noticed, and I always thought it was dehydrated, and that's that disco fluorescent wee in the toilet. That's literally your body excreting what it doesn't recognize from those synthetic and artificial capsules you've been taking in the past. These are just whole foods. Fruits, vegetables, and berries. It just makes sense. For instance, in the fruit blend, there's only apple, pineapple, peach, prune, cranberry, papaya, beet, date, cherry, and orange. Bonus, there's the peel. And that is it. I can read that label. I know exactly what's in there. There's no warning label on here. So unless you're allergic to the orange or the date, Juice Plus is safe even if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. That was a massive tick for me coming out of, having 2 babies. And also there's no warning label on there. So, unless you, like I said, unless you can't take one of those produces, it's safe for you to take. Obviously, it's then also all about like attracts like, yeah? If you're pouring that sort of variety into your body at the cellular level each and every day, you're going to want less of the salt, less of the sugar, less of the fried foods, and start craving more water, more fruits and vegetables if you're lucky. Again, that's different between each and every one of us. But when that cellular nutrition gets in there, what it does is literally get your insides running more opulently. Okay, so your liver, your kidneys, your gut health, all those things start running better. So therefore, you're pooping better, you're sleeping better, you've got more energy. Things are just working more, in a much better way. And that's when the inflammation starts to sort of change and clear up a little bit. So that's our micronutrients. And what I love also about this product is it's had over 36 peer-reviewed scientific studies done on it. So not only is it, the most popular whole food product on the market, and under Australia, it is under whole food, not under supplements, not under weight loss, but it's also the most heavily researched product on the market under whole foods. One of the studies we've got going at the moment is the family health study, which gets the kids for free. So you take the capsules, the child gets to have the fruit and vegetable capsule for free, or if they're a bit younger, they can have it in a chew form. Same powder that goes into the capsules, but it's in a chew form. So some of the natural juices from the fruits and vegetables are in there, but also all natural plant-based tapioca. So they're super yummy, and your child's getting an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables every day. That is massive. I don't care how clever a parent you are, that is insane for you to be able to create that in any child. And how much stronger as a parent do you feel like handing them over to the grandparents for the weekend for them to be spoiled, knowing that they've still got their Juice Plus? Or for me, that might go away for a work every now and again and leaving them with hubby, I know that they are covered. Some of the studies in that are, results in that study are kids are pooping better, sleeping better, cognitive behaviour. For my children, respiratory. Obviously, that craveability between the adult and the child is increased. Water intake, and many, many other amazing results. But that's our micronutrients. Again, getting that oil in the engine, getting everything running better, but you still got to eat. And that's where we struggle. That's where we fall over. Trying to get 3 to 5 nutritional meals into us with our busy lifestyles is really hard. But we do have these amazing complete powders. All right, these are your macronutrients, so your good fueling. All right, these have got over 30 plant-based ingredients in them. They're not designed to be a meal replacement. But if you add the right things, they can definitely assist with weight loss or weight gain. They've got beautiful things in there like alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, chickpea, pomegranate. And they actually taste good with some natural sugar in there from stevia and sugar cane, equivalent to a banana, so it makes any green smoothie taste great. You've got your vitamin B, vitamin D, complex vitamin B, niacin in there. Niacin's a beautiful ingredient in there from greeny leaves. So between your vegetable blend and this, that's helping a lot of people with anxiety and depression. So we see massive results there too. So these are great for in the morning, breakfast on the run, thousands times better than coffee and toast. They're great for pre and post workout. They're great for the sugar fix in the afternoon for the kids after school. A healthy treat, not that they're aware of that. And great, to keep in your handbag for it's not so, crazy day. Instead of, going towards the convenience of takeaway and all those things, having that is a bit of a lifesaver. So I love those. They're my favorite, and you can make some great varieties and variations between smoothie bowls and your smoothies on the go. Then there was just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge, because we're not about, throwing all products down your body. It's just about bridging those natural gaps that we seem to have. And that is an all plant-based omega. So for years we've been resorting to fish for this, and fish don't naturally create omega themselves either. They actually resort to algae. So they've gone about creating this plant-based one, which has the algae in it, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, pomegranate, a couple of other beautiful things in there to help with your heart, brain, eyes, joint inflammation, skin, and pregnancy. We've only had this for a couple of years, but we're seeing huge results with that as well. And even the way they've formed the capsule and everything there's no heating involved. It's just a beautiful way to do it. So all our products are vegan, vegetarian friendly, which is amazing. So the vegetarians and the vegans are now covered with omega. And and it's just, it's all plant-based. It just makes sense, which I really, really love. Then we're really lucky because we're part of a huge team from all shapes of life. But what they've gone about doing is creating a program, not a diet, not some strict program that you have to always, all the things you can't have and can't do. We've got a lifestyle program for the whole family, which gets results, and Juice Plus is there to bridge the gap and to help you with that journey. And that's called the Juicy Body Transformation. It's all online. You get to be a part of that for free, for life, once you do Juice Plus just once, which is pretty crazy amazing. So there's an 8-week shred for those people that really need a kickstart. We've got a Father's Day ebook, which is, obviously now is the perfect time for that one. We've got chocolate, we've got stuff for the kids, we've got a gourmet cleanse, we've got a detox, all these beautiful things to help you get that rainbow effect in your diet. And to help you set yourself up for life. So no yo-yo diet. It's about setting you up, getting results, and keeping them for life, which is pretty amazing. So now to bring that to life, I'm going to get a couple of girls to share their results from the product and program. They're going to share how Juice Plus came into their life, what results they've had so far, and why they love sharing it. And I'm going to grab Stacey because she's first there without me going searching. So take it away, Stacey.
Hi everyone. I've been taking the products now for just over 2 years. 12 months before that, though, I'd experienced quite a lot of loss. Unfortunately, I had 3 miscarriages in the 12 months before I found this product. It may sound silly, but I didn't know what was happening. I knew that my body wasn't holding on to pregnancies for some reason. I was eating really well. I've even tried vegan diet. I don't have takeaway food that much. And I went to a psychic, and she said that I was deficient in something. She's like, "You're deficient in something. You need to supplement." And I didn't really know what that meant, but in Facebook, some capsules, the little magic beans as we call them, popped up, and I thought, why not? I'm just going to try this. So when if you receive the capsules, you actually get a 4-month supply, and there is a few reasons for that. And amazingly, on the 4-month mark of taking the premium capsules, we've had 2 lines again, pregnant. And now my little boy, he just turned 1. So yeah, a successful pregnancy. I had energy throughout the whole time, a lot more energy compared to my first baby. And he's just the healthiest little boy. I actually put the Complete in his porridge in the mornings. He's rarely sick, never been on antibiotics to date, which is so different to my first son. And yeah, I definitely believe that this product, and I've seen so many other testimonials about pregnancy, it has really helped me. And obviously my body wasn't being, I guess, nourished enough by normal food, fruits and vegetables, and I needed this product in my life. So yeah, I'll pass it over. Was there someone else that needed to, Jana?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, you're all good.
No worries.
Thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful story. And then you're so blessed now to have those beautiful little people in your life now.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. And Natasha's going to share the same. Tash, so how did Juice Plus come into your life? What amazing results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it?
Hi there. So Juice Plus came into my life completely out of the blue. I wasn't looking for it, to be honest. I was looking for a way to make extra income, and this was a happy accident. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes with my son, so that wasn't fun, being on meal plans and knowing that I had to be extra careful with what he eats in the future. So I was looking for a way to get us healthier, but also breastfeeding him at the time. So a lot of the shakes and stuff out there just aren't friendly for breastfeeding. So when I saw the video, it just made sense. And then I wanted the products more than I wanted the extra income. And since then, I found results that I wasn't even expecting. I've had eczema on my stomach and my hands for over 4 years now. And I've tried every cream under the sun and nothing's worked. And I came to the conclusion that I just have to live with it. And had IBS as well, so some gut issues that weren't so friendly, and just figured I'd had to live with it. And since taking the capsules now for 2 months, my skin has healed on my hands completely. My stomach is still healing, and my gut issues, I've not had to run to the bathroom and be scared of driving out long distances. So it's just been amazing for me health-wise, and the kids love the chews. I break them up for my 10-month-old, and I put capsules in his porridge. And yeah, my husband takes the shakes to work at 3 p.m. when he's feeling like he needs an extra pick-me-up. So the products have just been amazing for us.
Yeah, you're awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I love your story. Beautiful. So 2 very different stories, but like I said, you just don't know what your body's lacking, what it needs, what it's going to absorb out of this, and what it's going to create for you and your little family or your little network around you. But we love sharing it, and you can tell why. So now, just before we hear from our amazing girls who are launching, I'm just going to squash a couple of the myths that come into this business, because these 2 girls have decided they want to share it with more people. Why wouldn't you want to share it with more people? But obviously we get a few people that go, oh, it's one of those structures, one of those schemes. And I know I had that when I first started. But really quickly I figured out, well, pyramid schemes as such were made illegal in the 1980s. Definitely wasn't one of those. But when it came to the structure as well, this is where I really noticed this, because I've been with the government for 12 years by the time I left, between the Defence Force and Department of Human Services. And I was never going to be the Chief of Defence, and I was never going to be the MP of Australia either. But when you think of your big supermarkets like Safeway and Woolies and Coles, they've all got their CEO at the top. All right, there's only one of those up there. Then they've got, you know, their board of directors, state managers, area managers or site managers, section managers maybe even. And then they've got the people that we see most of the time, the people stocking the shelves, the people putting through our shopping and all those beautiful things. And a lot of people might like coming in at that first initial role there because they're supplementing between studying or just a bit of extra income in retirement, and they're happy sitting there. But a lot of people come into a lot of these businesses and they want to grow. They're driven to get to that top position or to that middle range position or whatnot. To do that, you need to constantly upskill and be a shining star, you know, so they pick you. You know, you've got to keep applying and keep growing yourself. And really, it's quite cutthroat. You're elbowing and kicking to win that next position. So, you know, for some of these guys, they might win that next position, but they might feel a bit guilty because they've won it over their friends, or vice versa. They're cranky because they've won it over them. For me, coming from one government agency to another, I came in this middle section here. The money was amazing, but these guys hated me. I was now their boss. Coming from another government agency, they had to show me half my job. Which was a bit crazy also. But even if these guys started down here and they did want to aim to get up as high as they could in the business, they were never going to get to the CEO. Even, you know, I've owned a traditional business myself in my restaurant. No one was ever going to get to that position. And you know what? No one wanted that. I was responsible for all the pay, all the holiday pay, making sure people turned up, making sure there was food in the fridges for them to cook. It's a really stressful position being up there, and there's no balance between home and life. But the chances in traditional business of that happening, this normally comes from an external. They've already done a CEO somewhere else, and they've been hired into that role. With us, this is why I love what we're doing. There isn't one person sitting pretty in our organisation. It's literally open for everyone to have that chance. Our top position is called NMD, National Marketing Director. We come into this business in Australia for a one-off yearly fee of $165. That blows my mind. 50 cents a day compared to the restaurant I bought for $40,000 plus weekly, monthly, yearly ongoing costs to keep that running. We've got various promotion levels too, but we all start at the same place. We start off as a virtual franchisee, all right? Even this CEO, if he saw what I was doing and he wanted some of that, you know, freedom lifestyle, he too would start here. I'd link arms with him, teach to teach, help him duplicate what I'd create. If he just wants to get his product cheaper, I'd guide him, map that out and show him how to do that. If he wanted $500 a month, again, I'd map that out, work with him, guide him and help him get up there. If he wanted $2,000 a month, again, the same thing. If he wanted to get all the way up to NMD, which we all have the opportunity to do so, again, I would be there to help him and link arms with him to help him get there. If I don't help him do those things, I myself will not grow, which is pretty cool. I really love that whole community, that culture that comes along with it. The area that I did struggle with when I came into this was, how was I going to do this? I work full time. I've got 2 kids. I don't have social media. I didn't have social media when I started this. I'd come from the government where I had a secret clearance and I wasn't allowed to use social media. So all of a sudden I had to get social media and start figuring out how to share with more people, how to, really show them this amazing program and product. How was I going to do this? So Lauren, the girl that introduced me to the business, helped me share it with a few mummies from childcare, a few people from the gym, a few people from work, and family and friends. And I found a few beautiful people to do the program product. But what I also found was a few people that wanted something more. Lindsay, my bestie, she had 5 people she wanted to get on the product in her house. So it made sense for her to get cheaper and get the business. Catherine had amazing results 2 months in. She shared that on social media and it went viral. She wanted me to respond to all these amazing people, but I said, how would I show you how and you get your product cheaper? So she jumped on board. Then I had Steph. She was just the love bug. Couldn't believe she hadn't heard of this program and product sooner, and she just wanted to share it with everyone. I did teach to teach with these girls, help them find their first few customers also and help them start showing how to share it. And they too found some people in their life that wanted it for other reasons. I remember one girl just wanted to come on because she wanted more shoes. She just wanted more money to get shoes, which was perfectly fine. It could be a travel fund. It could be you just want to help more in your community. You just want to be able to get a haircut without asking your hubby. All those beautiful things, but it just started popcorning out just by being teach to teach, being teachable yourself, And who did Laura know at the beginning? Well, really, she didn't even know me. I found her on social media. I listened to her and she taught me, and then I shared it. And since then, this beautiful business just keeps naturally, organically popcorning out and growing and growing, which is really lovely. So now I'm going to grab the girls who are launching. So I'm going to grab Tamara first because you're first on my screen. So she's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what amazing results she's looking forward to with the program and product, and why the business made sense to her.
Hi, so I'm Tamara. I've been taking Juice Plus for over 8 months now, thanks to my amazing mum who started her own Juice Plus business. Obviously, I wanted to support her, so I decided to try the product out. I've just been taking it ever since. I was quite skeptical at first, to be honest. I thought, I don't need this, I'm healthy enough. Like, I go to the gym every day, I eat quite healthy, but it's amazing how when you get the nutrients you actually need, you don't realise that you're actually lacking nutrients in your body that was missing. So I was deficient in iron and B12 and I have been for years. So I've been on prescribed medication for that and had to have regular B12 injections. So I was always run down and tired. I was always stressed. I had anxiety. And I also had spurts of depression as well because of that. So that was horrible. 2 months ago, my doctor gave me the okay to stop taking my iron tablets and stop taking my B12 injections because now my levels are all balanced and back to normal. And as a result, I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I sleep better. I haven't had any anxiety. I get stressed here and there, but we're only human, right? I could go on with the benefits. It's just awesome. I actually decided to start a Juice Plus business because my husband and I would love to start a family sooner or later. And my dream is to be able to work from home and do that. So my goal is to get my full-time hours to part-time, maybe 1 day a week. So I'm going to work hard towards that goal. Another reason I decided to join the company is actually the people involved. Everyone's just so supportive and so friendly and so positive, and I just love that. So I just wanted to be a part of that. Everyone just wants everyone to succeed. So I'm really excited to see where my Juice Plus business takes me.
Awesome. Well done. That's so amazing. Massive results, and congratulations on taking that next step and sharing it with everybody. But yeah, all the best with your journey, and we can't wait to see more of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now I'm going to grab Samantha as well, and she's going to share the same, how Juice Plus came into her life, about her results that she's looking forward to or already has, and why the business made sense to her.
Okay, hi guys. So I heard about the products through my friend Stacey on Facebook. For a while there, I was seeing her post a lot about these magic beans and smoothies and all these other inspiring posts. And at that particular time, which was about 8 months ago, I was stuck in a bit of a rut and wasn't happy within myself. I didn't have any energy and wasn't eating the right foods at all. And I knew I needed to change my habits. So I reached out to Stacey and asked for a bit of information. After a quick read, I was pretty much, let's give it a go, why not? And within a month from taking them, just the fruit and veg capsules and the vanilla complete, I'd had more energy, clearer skin, I had a bit of weight loss, I was craving healthier foods. And then a few months ago, Stacey reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in saving a bit of money on my products and the business side of things. And to be honest, I was a bit skeptical, as I think most of us were at the start. So I watched a video, read a bit of information, and then just went in. So thought, why not? I do love the products and would like to share it with other people. And hopefully they can get some benefits like I've had. And making a bit of extra money on the side is just a bonus, and hopefully will open up a lot more adventures for my husband and I. So I'm excited to see where it all takes me.
Awesome. Well done, you. That's so exciting. And obviously, you get a nice, beautiful community when you're doing the product and program, but then when you step into the business, it's like, people are jumping at the chance to help you and guide you and to work with you. So excited for your journey and to watch what comes out of it for you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing. So that's two beautiful women that have decided to take that next step into really sharing this amazing program and product and helping more people create that freedom lifestyle too, I guess. So now I'm just going to touch on some of the fun money we call. So stay tuned. We've only got a little bit more to do and a couple more shares to jump on for us tonight. But what I love about this is you can literally share this in over 29 countries. So you can make friends all over the world and go have excuses to go visit them. For a lot of people, like I said, it could be just a shopping fun. It could be to bring hubby home. It could be for so you can stay home and be present with your children. It could be literally just for your health. But it's really open to interpretation on how you want to create your business. But here in Australia and New Zealand, we're on the same business plan, and I like ours the best. But we get paid three ways. We get paid with retail profit, we get paid with commission, which builds up what we call our residual income or our beach money. So that slowly grows month by month in the background as we help more people with the amazing program product and offer the opportunity to more people. But what we like to touch on is our bonuses. Look, we have a few different bonuses really in the business, but we like to share this one because this one's an incentive to really help you grow strong and grow wide at the beginning, because there's some really amazing money there at the start. And if you grab onto that, you could really be starting to create your own little tribe or niche, empire, however you want to word it. And it really gets exciting when it starts to flow that way. So like I said earlier, we start off as a virtual franchise. We help you smash out your first promotion, hopefully within your first 30 days. But if you're doing it within the first 10, Juice Plus throw you an extra $100 bonus just for doing that. The first big bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus, and that's for Senior Direct Virtual Franchise. So take no notice of the crazy names. But that means you probably share the business with maybe one or two people, and you've got quite a few beautiful clients that you're helping with their health journey. But what also happens here is the teacher bonuses click in also. So your teacher, your sponsor that's helping you and guiding you, they also get $400 for helping you get there, which is pretty nice. The next one is a sales coordinator position. You probably share the business with maybe 3 to 8 people, and you might have a couple more underneath there as well. That's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. Things are really starting to happen here. You're getting some momentum. You're unlocking some of the other cool bonuses that come along with this business, and you're starting to find your feet and your leadership that you didn't even know you had. Especially for us women, I think, we think that we're just, when the kids come along, that's it. But there's so many more avenues for you to grow with your person, in so many different ways with the business, which is great. The next one is Senior Sales Coordinator. Probably means you've introduced the business, to at least sort of 6 to 12. You've probably got about 30 odd underneath you even there. And that is a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. And now I'm going to grab a couple of girls, and they're going to share how the business came into their life, what exciting things have come so far from the business, and what they're looking forward to in the future. And I'm going to grab Candice first because she's first on my screen.
Hi, Jana. Thanks for letting me share. Hi, guys. I got into the business initially to help out my husband. We were a single income family, and we sort of reached the stage where I was actually looking for work, but I just was not attracted to going back to work at all. Prior to starting the business, I'd suffered from postnatal depression, and the thought of putting my kids in childcare just scared the absolute crap out of me. And I also just really started to lose myself in the role of being a mum and a wife. So I pretty much said yes to this because it ticked all the boxes for me. I was really into health and wellness. I'd had some amazing results already on the product. And I really didn't want to go back into the workforce at all. Financially, the business supported me in every way that I needed it to at the time. But the biggest thing that made an impact on me and my family was the emotional revenue that I got from being in here or being part of this business. So the community is nothing that I've ever experienced before. Like Jana said, you find out as a mum, you can be a leader. You can be in charge of your own life. Something that I've never had before is like I have a purpose. I wake up in the morning and I get to make the choice to help people change their health and have a better life. I've got a mission. I've got a vision. And I never had that, you know, before I started this business. So to be able to share that and show so many just people just out there that, you know, that they can create abundance with their life in every area is something that's super special to me. And I love that I've got the opportunity to do that and obviously change the health of everyone within that as well. So, yeah, thanks, Jana.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. And now I'm also going to grab Jay and she's going to share her story also.
Hi, guys. Thanks, Jans. So yeah, obviously a lot like Candice, the community in this business is amazing. So my story is I started out as a single mum. I was working all the time trying to make ends meet. You know, it's your typical story of trying to pay childcare fees and your wage goes nowhere after that. So I knew that there had to be something else out there. When this opportunity come along, I kind of jumped straight in. I knew that this was my way out. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew it was so exciting. I had the best feeling about it. So I jumped all in and I, you know, realized quite quickly what this could be. Within 6 months, I had actually started earning enough that I didn't have to go back to work, which was a blessing in disguise because I was working casual at the time and I was actually told that I wasn't needed anymore with that day's notice. So to know that I had this as a backup to fall on was just amazing. You know, I never thought I needed a plan B, but once I got it started, I quickly, it became my plan A. So yeah, I've been doing that ever since. So 6 months in, I was able to stop work and I've been focusing on this now for the last 2.5 years. You know, I've been able to do some amazing things. We've just got a new car. I'm still a single mom and I love it. And this, you know, really does give me purpose. As a single mom, I think you lose yourself a little bit. You feel judged and you don't know where you fit in anymore. So to have such a supportive community like this and a mission and a purpose every day, it's just an amazing feeling. And, you know, it's nothing like I've ever felt before either. So yeah, just to touch on what everybody said tonight, it's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for jumping on and sharing.
Thanks.
Cool. Some amazing stories in all different lifestyles, all shapes of life. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? So that's what gets you like, you know, your eyes start welling when you hear people's stories and what it can be and you think about what it could be for other people. It's just, and it's a lot of fun. There's not one day where I don't think I would have wanted to do what I'm doing. I really just enjoy it. So the last couple of positions on here is QNMD. So you've probably shared the business directly to about 20 people by then, and you've probably got a team of around 160 underneath you around this stage. That's a $1,500 bonus for you, a $1,500 bonus with your teacher. Remember, these are just some of the bonuses. You've still got this beautiful residual income growing in the background, other bonuses on the table as well. Top position, National Marketing Director. You hit that, you get a $3,000 bonus. Only you, because by then your teacher's earning way too much money. They don't need it. And you're on about $100,000 a year. Again, just depending on what you want to do there. There's no set, you know, the route's open. You can keep growing this as big and as wide, helping more and more people. I think when we start throwing money around, people get a little bit funny about it. But you know what? Money is energy. You know, what you can do for yourself with that extra money to begin with, and then what you can do for your family, then what you can do for your community, what you can do, for, you know, around the world with charity and different things. Because you earn it such a beautiful way, your mind starts opening at what you can really do. But like I said, there's many ways people will look at this. The amazing program and product. Honestly, it's just all about bridging the gap. It's just fruits, vegetables, and berries. Just makes sense. Secondly, it could be just a little bit of side income, just so you can say yes to more, have dinner out, get your hair done, whatever. Or it could be something to really be the vehicle to change your life, keep you at home for your kids, bring your partner home from defence or FIFO, you know, get you your caravan, travel Australia, pay your mortgage out, retire early. So many amazing stories that come from this. So a massive thank you to everyone that jumped on tonight, guys. If you did, we're invited to watch this either live or in the recording. It's because someone cared enough to show you. So if we didn't get all your questions answered, please reach out to whoever it was that invited you. We try to jam as much as we can into about 40 minutes. so you don't get bored, so you can get the stuff you need to know, but then have a conversation with them because it's pretty amazing. A massive congratulations to the 2 girls who launched. You did amazing. And thank you very much to the girls who shared. Hopefully we'll, see some of your beautiful faces on here again soon. So good night.